Hey everybody, okay, as you know, I'm doing a lot of grilling and barbecuing and all that's coming in now that it's summertime. And you also know that I launched the summer with the, what was it, the Smokezilla Junior. And my buddy Burke let us look at his big gigantic monstrosity. Anyway, smoking is becoming more of an interest to me, and I know a lot of you guys do it. So this is what I want you to do. The comment section below, I just want to hear how you smoke. Okay, what wood you're using. I want to know what kind of water, if you're using a fruit juice, are you pouring soda on your meat? Are you seasoning it? How many hours you're smoking it for? Do me a favor, if you smoke anything, whether it's pork, butter, ribs, or anything, just do me a favor and put down below your process. We're going to compare all the processes. I might even try one of them at home. Are you using a gas grill? Are you using one of those green eggs? Are you using, what are you using? And send pictures, I don't care. Send pictures to the show page. So this is how we're launching it. So get ready, because it's another smoking episode. It's smoking hot. All right, so go ahead. What are we talking about?
Okay, well, this is what we call baby back ribs, and these are how I typically buy them at Sam's. They come 3 to a package, and I look for like an even cut so that they have plenty of meat from one end to the other. There are several that sometimes you look at the store and they're real skinny on one end, so that means they're going to cook unevenly. So I try to find them where they've got the same amount of meat on both ends of the rib. When you peel the membrane off these spare ribs, you want to start at the small end.
Okay.
And you want to work with a table knife. And
what is that, a butter knife?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And what you want to do is you want to just go up a bone.
No way.
And just find it.
I would have cut myself by now.
And once you can get your finger underneath it,
right?
As such, you've started it. And then what you're going to want is a paper towel handy so that you can grab it.
I've heard about that. That is so cool.
Once you have it,
be careful. Nothing's more embarrassing than cutting yourself with a butter knife.
So there's half of it coming off right there.
Look at that. It comes off in one pull.
Most of the time I get the whole thing, but this particular one is split.
Right,
because it looks like a butcher ran it through something.
Right.
So once I grab the end of that with this paper towel again, you'll see how easy it is.
That's it.
That's it.
Is it unhealthy to eat that, or it just tastes better to get rid of it?
Well, there's no taste to it, so it's kind of a waste. And what it does is it prevents the rub from getting any activity on the bottom side of the rib.
Got it.
Because you got like a shield there. It may melt away in the cook, but nevertheless, you won't get any flavor in there. So, same thing with this one. We'll just go right up here.
So, all right. So you have your secret rub. Can we get a close up of that? Oh, look at that. And how long does it take? You always keep this on hand, don't you?
We do, because we use it for everything. We use it for fish, chicken, pretty much everything. Ribs, steaks.
All purpose?
Pretty much all purpose.
How'd you come up with it?
I stole it.
You stole it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And I stole it and tweaked it. And as a matter of fact, the person that had this online that I took it from took it offline and put it on the market. So if you really want to get it from him now, you have to go buy it.
Oh, great. So, cool. Well, I got to tell you something. That's why we're good friends. I love the fact that you just... So, once it's online, it's public domain.
That's right. And I got it before I took it off. So.
Nice. All right.
I borrowed it. And
so how do you apply it?
I put it on with a spoon at first.
So you put nothing before that, huh? No mustard, no liquids of any sort.
I don't find that I need it. I know I have done it before.
You put it on heavy, dude.
I do. But see, I'm in a pan where they're all going to live for tonight.
Like the coolest dog, first of all.
Oh, yeah, she's great. She's my barbecue buddy.
Look at that. Has she ever gotten, like, inside the cooker or anything?
No.
No? Look at that. Look at that. And what's your dog's name? What's her name?
That would make her a hot dog, Honey.
Honey. What's up, Honey? Hi, Honey. How are you? Hey, Honey. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're a star. You know you're on YouTube. Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
So, as I mentioned last night, we've got a full, what we call a chimney of unlit coals in the bottom of the smoker. And what we have here is a half of a chimney of coals that we're about to light. And I'm going to do that right this second.
Cool. Okay, what barbecue charcoal are you using?
We're using Kingsford, and it's probably the preferred choice of most barbecuers. It doesn't have any starter in it, no chemicals. It's just compressed sawdust and a binder. Burns off really well without leaving any kind of odors or food or aromas in your food other than the
Right.
ones you want.
Exactly. So this is basically the safest one to go with.
That's well. There is what's the word I want? There is a argument, for lack of a better word, between what we call charcoal briquettes versus lump charcoal, which is wood that's been deoxygenated.
Right.
So
do you do that too, or not?
I do that as well. It's a lot more expensive and harder to find the good stuff. A lot more expensive. You can reuse both. I reuse all my charcoal.
Oh, really?
I filter it down, get rid of all the ash. This produces a lot more ash than lump charcoal.
Oh, this is starting to smoke already.
Oh yeah, it's probably already lit on the bottom. So if I just let that go, that'll be on its own.
Nice.
So once this is fully lit,
right,
this will be poured on top of the unlit coals.
Right.
And because heat wants to rise, the only way that these coals will light is just by purely touching each other. So it will really keep the temperature down, which is what we're looking for, control of heat.
But it will burn longer because it'll take longer to burn.
This amount that I've got right here I would imagine, I need it for 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, but I would imagine that I could probably get 8 to 9 hours just out of this load.
Out of this setup.
Yep.
And then so pour that, a half a chimney, on top of a whole unlit chimney.
Correct, and then we'll place the wood right on top of that.
And then wood on top of that.
And this is a combination of apple
and
hickory.
Awesome.
So here's our ribs from last evening. So what we're going to do, they've been in the refrigerator overnight. We are going to make pinwheels out of these.
What?
Yeah, we're going to circle them around and skewer them.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody do this.
Oh yeah, it's I'm not the first one to invent it, so
okay.
I can't take credit for it. I wish I could.
And you can do this because you remove the membrane, so it's really pliable.
A lot more flexible. These are really meaty though, so they're real thick.
Right. So you're using 2 of them?
No, just one.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah, because once they start cooking, they're okay.
Oh, I see. It looked like it splintered off there a little bit.
Yeah, it probably did.
No big. That's because the meat is so mighty. We love mighty meat. This is crazy. I've never seen pinwheel ribs.
Yeah. I'll actually even...
and you lay them that way on the grill?
Uh-huh. Oh, my gosh. The number one reason for doing it is to be able to cook more ribs. And
that's brilliant.
So I can do 8 racks of ribs doing it this way.
Are you kidding?
And most people only do 3 to 4 racks of ribs. So this
is my new way. I love this. I'm going to do this.
So let's go ahead and put those on there. They're there. They're aglow.
Okay, so I'll get over here and then.
So I try to spread it over evenly so that all the coals have a chance to ignite through the cook. And you don't have any
oh man, I can feel the heat from here.
Isn't that something?
Unbelievable, and I'm not close at all.
And then we're gonna put these on the outside.
Any reason why the outside? So you don't smother it, or what?
Well, because you want the smoke to kind of filter up the sides. So the closer they are to the edge, the better burn you're going to get. So they'll take off right away. And if you see the size of these, because they're so thick and big, they'll last pretty much the whole cook. But remember that meat can only absorb smoke up until about 160 degrees. Beyond that, it's done. It's pretty much sealed off.
Got it.
So really, if I could take this minute to tell you this. You're getting your heat from the coals. You're getting the flavor from the wood.
Nice.
Okay. A lot of people try and do it the other way around, and if you don't use the right kind of wood in those cooks, then it
I can smell it already.
Oh yeah. Oh, when this thing's going, it'll be
unbelievable. I am so excited.
I've been doing this for, like I said yesterday, about a dozen years, and I still get the same feeling
every time.
Every time, I still get.
It's like when I have people try my sauce the first time.
Yep.
I get excited, and I've been doing it for 12 years.
Is 1 gallon of hot tap water.
Uh-huh.
And this will become the buffer between the heat and the freeze. It also creates a steady temperature within the cook and helps moisturize the meat as well.
Nice.
So you'll have this basically at a very low boil during the cook.
Did you invent that lower thing, or it's made for that?
It's made for it, but one of the things I have done, and when you film me doing a overnight cook, I actually replaced this pan with a 2-gallon pan, so that actually this will last overnight, without me having to touch it.
Are my ribs going to go on later, or are we cooking? Right now. Oh, those are going on too.
They're all out there on the sink.
Oh wow!
So here we go. There's one.
I'm so embarrassed for the ribs I brought. Yours
Why?
looks so amazing.
And there's three. Now you see that I kept them over the water pan. The heat will come up through the sides here.
Right.
And so that they don't get any extra char than they need to. They're like in a perfect position right now. And we're going to put the top rack on.
Okay. And then these are the ones I just seasoned them with my gourmet seasoning and.
Okay, good. These are great. Well, these are spare ribs.
Yes. Yeah, I like the spare ribs over baby back because it's always a better price. I got these $1.49 a pound.
Where at?
At Stater Brothers. Yeah, they always go on sale. Always, constantly.
Well, that's going to be kind of fun. I have never cooked spare ribs.
Really? You've never done spare ribs?
Never.
Oh, yeah. There's like twice, 3 times the meat.
So
It's
now
just
what
amazing.
we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the ribs are all the way in the smoker.
Got it? So you buckle it a little bit?
Yeah, you can just turn it up.
That works.
As the meat shrinks,
It'll work.
plenty of room. So now we've got open vents all the way around to get the fire going.
And then you'll...
I'm going to do it right now. I'm going
Look
to
at
adjust
that.
it.
It thing's smoking like a maniac.
So now we're going to cut the vents back to 33% open.
Right?
On all 3 bottom vents.
All right, 33% open.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. That thing is just billowing smoke like crazy. And then the top one, let me get a close up of this.
Top one stays open the whole cook.
The whole cook.
And
it smokes like that the whole cook?
Oh, yeah. It'll even out. It won't be so much of a harsh
Crazy.
burn at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start our clock, our timer, and we're looking for 3 hours unopened.
Okay, so I am like totally smelling this thing. It's been cooking for a couple hours now. It's almost done. And I'm ready to slam my face just into the smoker. Just want to smash my face right through the metal and eat what's on the inside. I haven't even seen it yet.
Okay,
He's going to open it up.
For 3 hours.
Been on for 3 hours?
Well, maybe 3 hours and 5 minutes. But
Okay.
3 hours is the mark.
Right?
So now what we're going to do is we're going to see them for the first time. There they are. In their glory.
Look at that.
Now these can actually even use a little bit more time. So we're gonna do a couple things here.
Okay. You
First,
do your magic.
We're gonna move the top rack.
Okie doke. And what kind of gloves do you work with?
These are vulcanized gloves.
Vulcanized?
So, yeah, so
as
they'll
in
hold
Star
it
Trek?
As exactly like Star Trek, same one. So
Oh, look at that.
Here's the
Can I-
baby backs. So you see,
you're flipping them?
I'm flipping them.
Okay, and then I'm going to get a
See
shot
how
of
see how
that.
they're a little dry on the sides now, just from.
Right?
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray those down with a little apple juice. So we can it on.
Look at that.
And this helps caramelize that rub.
Right, can I? And what's and you got nothing but juice in
Nothing but apple juice.
Okay, what do we do next? What are you
Okay,
gonna
so now they're gonna continue to smoke for another hour.
do? Right,
At the end of that hour, we'll take them off and pull the skewer out and straighten them out.
right.
And we'll wrap them in foil, a little bit more spray, create some fluid in the foil package, and we'll put them back on for 1 more hour to kind of steam in their own juices. And that'll
Got
just
it.
kind of really tenderize them.
So 3 hours to this point, and then another hour
Another
like
hour
this,
naked like this,
right? And then another hour in foil
That's correct.
with more juice,
More juice. So now we're going to spray yours,
right?
but I'm going to do yours a little different because I'm going to spray one side.
Okay, dude, I gotta buy one of these. I gotta buy one of these, seriously.
And then
You're flipping mine?
flip yours.
Look at that. It's gorgeous.
They're almost done, actually. See that right here? That's what you're looking for. The
Yeah,
separation
pull
of the
from
bone.
the bone, right? I always tell people a ½ inch to an inch.
That's right.
Anywhere in there, it's pretty good. We're pretty good.
Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll
my
put this
God.
back on.
I'm gonna cry.
And
Bye, ribs. We're gonna what?
take the ribs out now and wrap them. Just be careful.
That's
This
the most
is
important.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Wrapping meat after it's been smoked.
You don't mind? Wait, you don't mind being in my video, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So my buddy Lou's here now, and he knows way more than I do too. What about wrapping the ribs is important?
Well, it's with any meat that you're smoking, it's important to wrap it so that the juices don't evaporate off the meat. It goes right back into the meat. And in fact, it's a good time to put on any mopping sauce or anything that you're going to.
So you mop it, then you wrap it.
Yeah, or you could just wrap it, and that'll keep the juices in.
Look at those.
Those are Jack's spares. These take a little time for this, one at a time.
Man,
No,
I could
take your
jump
time.
Inside that fire and start eating.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not Meshach, Shadrach, or Abednego.
Everybody's watched the video going, what did he just
So
say?
you sprayed it down with apple juice, yeah.
And then he's closing it up.
Smart.
And you're going to do that with baby backs too?
Everything.
Okay, so that's what it looks like unrolled. Wow, let me just,
I
I
have
won't burn
never
myself.
thought of rolling
Look at that.
rack of ribs.
That's gorgeous. Wow. Okay, now you're doing something that I'm not prepared to see. Can I come back here and film?
Sure,
Over
you
here?
can do it. Just don't burn yourself.
I won't.
This is hot.
I feel like Al Bundy waiting for the pizza guy.
Yeah, okay, so what is this? The rib's already in. What are we bringing out here?
This is the macaroni and cheese
Right?
recipe out of thread gills in Texas.
So this is a famous... Oh, we got to do a video separate on this.
Yep.
Ooh.
And why is it outside, though? What are
We're
we
going to
doing?
put it on the barbecue.
How does that work? I don't get it.
Well, we're going to just use the heat from the barbecue
To get the cheese going?
to get the cheese melted, to get the...
I've never done
like a
macaroni and
casserole.
cheese on the
We're going to
barbecue.
treat it like a casserole. We're going to treat the barbecue like an oven.
Nice.
That's
And then
smart.
after about 15 minutes, we'll take the lid off of it and let it brown on top a little bit. Nice
Nice.
and gooey.
Is there an ideal temperature for it?
Yeah, whatever it comes up on the dial when I put it in.
Oh, man.
That is beautiful. That is just bubbling like crazy.
Oh, man.
Wow. It's not done yet? Why'd you cover it?
I'm in
I'm
love.
just showing it too.
Oh, when do we eat it?
Well, I'll take it out with the ribs.
Oh,
I'll take
okay.
it out, play another 5 minutes, and then let it just.
That
like,
looked beautiful.
settle.
Okay, so we're cutting them up. This looks...
Now, this is what's called a Hollywood cut. Which means you're
Really?
cutting it right down the middle, so you're getting equal amounts of meat on both sides of the rib.
Yeah, it's Blake's place needs to learn that.
Well, Blake's place.
They scrape the bone on one side, and you're like, what?
These are pretty tender.
Dude, the bone's just falling out.
Yep, yeah, they're, and that's harder to do on a smoker than it is.
Let me get in close. Give me 1 second
Yeah,
here.
but on a good rib, it's not supposed to fall out.
Right. You want some shoe
Supposed
left.
to stay to the stick to the bone.
Look at these. Look like they remind me of those.
You guys
Still, these are
fight
gonna
over
be
that.
awesome.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm just gonna film it. I'm. Wow, that's gorgeous.
Oh, look at this.
Let's see. Forgive the light in your eyes, but I gotta get I gotta get a shot
I love it.
of that first bite. That first bite is everything. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
He's been taken on another journey.
Oh, yes.
That
I
is
need some of Jack's sauce.
some of Jack's sauce because you're Superman.
It's out here.
Superman with superfood.
Pork man.
I'm gonna have Johnny do more episodes if I can talk him into it because he literally has mastered this. If you have any questions for him, write it down below. He'll be checking all the comment sections, any cooking tip requests, and any other future smoking videos. This is it. I'm telling you, it's awesome. And I want to thank Johnny and Becky for having us over to their house and sharing a meal with us. It's absolutely delicious. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next episode.